Where did you serve and what was the community like?
For our first project, we've been doing service at Sugar Pine Christian Camps, which is about 7 miles outside of Oakhurst, California. And the staff that we work with, which is about 20 full-time staff members, has provided us with everything we could ask for and more. They've been more than accommodating as far as our housing and meals go. We were very grateful that we had hot meals and warm housing when about 2 feet of snow fell, probably because of the elevation we're at, which is 4,500 feet, about 2,000 feet higher than down in Oakhurst. Oakhurst is a small community, about 18,000 people. There are a couple high schools there and some supermarkets and, the basic essentials. We like to go into town a few times a week to call our family and friends because we don't have cell phone service up in the mountain. There are a plethora of thrift stores downtown that many team members have taken advantage of to get some nice pieces like sweaters and vests. And we were invited to go line dancing at the community center in town by one of the staff members at camp, and many team members have gone every Wednesday night, and we look forward to it every week. Probably the coolest thing about our location in Oakhurst, California is that it's 20 minutes outside of Yosemite National Park, so we are very fortunate to be able to take advantage of that opportunity.
What did the service work entail at Sugar Pine Christian Camps?
We retrofitted the cabins to make them more energy efficient. We did about 10 in total with new paint, removed the old carpet, which is about 37 years old, installed new carpet and electrical outlets, and installed new hinges, self-closing hinges to save energy. And we did about 10 in total, and our average is about finishing 3 cabins per week.
The service work that we did outside involved fuels reduction. Fuels reduction is the removal of burnable materials from the forest floor, such as dead trees, branches, and shrubs. We used hand tools and chainsaws to clear fuels at least 30 feet from the camp. The sawyers would section out the large trees, which would then be cut into firewood using a hydraulic wedge. The fuels are created during winter when heavy snowfall weighs down the branches and trees until they break, and this was the leading cause preventing us from continuing our service outside.
One of the coolest days we had with Sugar Pine was helping them out with their Christmas on the Mountain celebration. Sugar Pine invites people to come up for a day. That day is filled with activities such as crafts and a tube hill. They cook dinner and hold Christmas services throughout the evening. It was a great time for an otherwise isolated team to get to be involved with children and families from Oakhurst and see the camp in action.
How have you developed as a team and as individuals?
I think each of us have developed through this project by facing our own personal challenges, whether that be working outside for the first time or even being away from home for the first time. Each of us came to Americorps with very different life and work experiences, and I think that as a team we've learned not only to respect that, but also to use that to make our team stronger. For example, if there's work that needs to be done that I don't know how to do, there's probably someone on the team who's done it before and can show me how. Or if there's a problem I'm going through, there's probably someone else who's been through it before.
A great example of how we've developed and have come closer as a team is after a week of what seemed to be just nonstop daunting tasks. At our team meeting, we all got together and laughed for a good half an hour just about the funny things we did or situations we were in that got us through the week.
What were the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
A lot of the work we were doing was with chainsaws. We had 3 people trained on chainsaws, but at one point, 2 of the sawyers were injured, which meant that only one sawyer had to do most of the chainsaw work. While this was a strenuous challenge, our team helped each other through it with positive words of encouragement and being understanding of the sawyer's needs.
Another one of the challenges our team faced as a whole was being so removed from the community and town of Oakhurst. Specifically, being so far away posed problems with many of our team positions. For an example, as a capper, I found it difficult to communicate consistently with surrounding schools. How I overcame this was using email and carefully planning with counselors and vice principals. We were fortunate to have Sugar Pine host a high school group during our stay, making it easy to spread the word of Americorps.
The biggest challenge I had to overcome was cabin fever. Some things I did to pass by time was go sledding and play board games with my teammates.
How did you make a difference?
Blue 3 made changes daily to the landscape and facilities at Sugar Pine. Our primary objective was to mitigate the fuel sources left on the forest floor, which included removing 15,600 cubic feet of fallen trees and underbrush. We bucked 83 trees and split 900 cubic feet of firewood that would then be distributed to different staff members as a secondary fuel source to heat their homes. Our additional objective was to make the cedar cabins more energy efficient, which included renovating 10 cabins with fresh paint, carpet, light switches, and electrical outlets, and installing self-closing door hinges.
During our time at Sugar Pine, we've helped to make the facilities safer, healthier, and more energy efficient for all of the campers that stay and enjoy all the camp has to offer. Sugar Pine has over 8,000 campers attend throughout the course of the year. They have your traditional summer camps with team building, hiking, and arts and crafts, but they also have some really fantastic programs for members of the community that may not have the opportunity to attend otherwise. They have outreach camps for at-risk and foster youth from the surrounding area referred to Sugar Pine by social services. This camp is provided free of charge and gives the campers the opportunity to come and just focus on being a kid for a week. They also have single-parent family camps and provide other opportunities for area residents to take advantage of their facilities free of charge. It's great to know that we played a part in all the amazing work that they do here at Sugar Pine.
Come on and step up, yeah, and keep your mind wide open. Open it up. Bring your friends. It's gonna be a big time.